Boom, boom, we back with it. It is a grand ass Sunday. So boom. Thinking about the shift that I see everybody making between the 3D and the 5D, are the people that stand on the 3D mindset, right? As we begin to understand that moving to this higher dimension, to this fifth dimensional energy, understanding, state of being, it comes with, like I said in the other video, releasing your humanity, right? It comes with realizing that the version of yourself and the version of the people you used to be around is going to be very different. Because as we come into this higher level of energy, if your soul work, if your shadow work was not done, you heard me, you still have to look inside, delve into your karmic energy to be able to ascend, right? So as divine beings have been spreading the message across the planet for people to realize and understand that, oh, it's time to wake up. It's time to move forward from old paradigms, from old dimensional thinking. Anybody that stayed on that frequency of physicality, materialism, monotheistic religion, not knowing their true inner self, it's like, now I'm understanding these people are going to be trapped in a frame of mind. You feel me? Let me see. When we look at the 3D construct, right, as we know, it is an electromagnetic grid that is influenced by your auric field, your thought frequencies. By way of thinking low frequency animalistic thoughts, you keep yourself subjugated and trapped underneath that electrical grid. That is your own state of hell, right? I feel that everybody wants somebody else to be the scapegoat. So it's like the same way they use Baphomet as being a satanic entity or a scapegoat, right? No, it represents supreme balance between spirit and matter. But when we look at the mindset of the 3D, it is all about, how can I be more popular? How can I be more popular? How can I get more attention? How can I get more love? How can I get people to see me in a higher light? When you rise through the fourth dimension and start to be able to understand the mental stratosphere, then you make it out of that by mastering yourself, your emotions, your mentality, your desires, your habits. You're able to rise in your consciousness to fifth dimensional thinking, right? So they say a new heaven and a new earth. It's like sliding. It's like night and day between being one person on a 3D realm and then becoming a whole nother person in the fifth dimension. But it's like, as they say, in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, the rapturous times. It's like sliding literally without even noticing into a new reality, a new timeline, a new understanding, a new way of perceiving everything around you. And it's like we living on two earths, really, really. It's like every day I wake up, it's like everybody else is living on 3D earth and I'm over here living on somewhere else, because it's the amount of abundance and understanding and knowledge I'm able to assimilate is picking up so fast. But back to what I was saying, when we on that 3D mindset, we are unable to take ourselves out of our ego and see the big picture, right? When your third eye is open, when your crown chakra is balanced, you're able to be connected to the source and understand the information that the source is giving to you by way of your third eye, by way of your higher perception, right? Because everybody's has been taking these injections and eating these foods and following the trends and doing what their environment around them is telling them to do, you know what I'm saying, being peer pressure to do, holding heavy influence over them. These people that have not tapped into the spirit are being mentally stagnated by their own energetic signatures. This is why we must do shadow work and heal and understand what is causing us to be triggered, what is causing us to project energy on others, right? So I look at myself, I say, damn, how did I project here? How did I feel insecure here? And how did I look for validation here? How could I give that self-love back to myself? Once I started to figure this out, that allowed me to walk into my own power and be self-accepting enough to heal whatever it is that I've been through in my life. This is the only way to rise from 3D to 5D, self-acceptance, understanding, and forgiveness. Our whole environment on a 3D is about trauma and pain and false love, because so many people think they know what love is, but if you don't love yourself, you can never love the world. You can never do it. It doesn't work. It's like, it's science. If your heart chakra is closed, you can never express your full feeling of love, your true beingness of love, which is your soul, right? So when you closed off to yourself, your soul is closed off to the world, right? When you're closed off mentally, thoughts are everything. The mind is all and the universe is mental. That's the first law, the 7 laws of the universe. When your mind is low frequency, your heart chakra is low frequency, and vice versa. So forgive, make this shift to the 5D, because now you're about to be able to manifest realities, control realities by way of your mind, getting all that you feel that you desire because you are matching the frequency of it, right? When you think higher, keeping your mind elevated, as we are in the gates of Anubis, your heart has to be pure, your consciousness has to be pure, your mind has to be thinking on things outside of the physical realm to be able to move through the portals with this higher energy, right? It's like you have to reach up just high enough to be able to grab on as this energy swings past. So as they say, meeting Ra in the sunboat, we're at a time where our ancestors have come back, the God forces have come back to assist us in becoming the divine man. This is what these CMEs are, these full moons and these Lionsgate portals and stuff like this. Change your mind, you change your whole reality. It moves you in timelines into a reality with new versions of the people that you knew in your past. Understand, this comes with supreme change. But you must hold the strength. With great power comes with great responsibility, right? On some Spider-Man shit. So know who you are and walk in that and allow that to take you to your highest reality.